So welcome. So I just was talking a bit about my my holiday trip to Spain, and that we had a really beautiful connection with the mountain there, and we could feel the really old energy of the mountain, which is fabulous. And what I liked best was we could drink water there, which was filtered through the mountain. There was no watering system; it was just pure water from the mountain. And so we were really back in nature, which was good, but also at the moment here it's really raining. So back in nature when it's dry is good, but when it's raining you need a shelter. And we found out that the housing there needs a little bit more than what we were looking for. So we will go back in February, March again, and then see if we can rent a house or maybe buy a house there and see how life is there. For today, is there, I'll make a little introduction round, especially to let us know Anna, and maybe we can start with you if it's okay with you. And in the introduction round, I also would like to know if there's a specific topic you want to work on today. Is that okay with you, Anna?
With me, Anna Maria.
Okay. Yeah, Anna Maria. Yeah, with you. Okay. Start with you. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay, please introduce yourself.
So my name is Anna Maria. I'm based in Amsterdam, and yes, and yeah, I'm. I don't know what kind of introduction you would like.
Whatever you like. Whatever you like.
Yeah. I felt to join here today the group. No, I felt really strongly that somehow at the beginning of October, and today is somehow the 1st of October, I would like to join you, Robert, because I met you through Nicola Russell, and I participated in a few sessions with both of you. And I really felt that I need to, somehow I have a feeling that I need to prepare for this end of the year and clear certain things. And I feel like recently some sadness, like deep sadness. And I think emotions of sadness in my lungs, but I feel that I need my heart and lungs need support.
Okay.
So that's why I'm here, I think.
Yeah, and please, can you, for me, it's always important to keep your hand on your heart. So if you put your hand on your heart, it's okay. And if you keep it there, at least for the whole session, and you can put one or two, or you can, it doesn't really matter as long as one is on your heart. And while you have your hand on your heart, can you please repeat what you really would like to work on today?
Yes, I would like to. Yeah, I would like to work on my heart, and yes, and I would like, and I would like to release the storage of sadness.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you very much. I just said just before you entered that I'm from Amsterdam, but it's not true anymore. Lex was really correcting me perfectly. I sold my house. I live in Wormerveer, so that's near Amsterdam. And so maybe Lex, can you introduce yourself?
I'm Lex, and I was introduced to Robert by Jeroen, who I visit now for 2 years. He's a, whatever you call it, homeopath, I don't know. I have a lot of body issues at the moment, and it seems to get worse. So I'm really looking for the root of that. Okay. At the moment, really this week, I went actually to Jeroen this week because it was so bad. I couldn't sleep anymore, almost, because there are so many infections in my body that, especially in my, what is it? I don't know, my sex.
Yeah. Your sex organs.
Yeah, I really wake up because of the pain.
Mm.
So I'm really looking for the cause and the
Mm.
mental thing, especially behind it. I can do something about the physical.
Yeah.
Mental thing is not always visible.
Okay. Are you really interested to find the cause, or are you really interested to solve it?
Of course, I'm really looking for to solve it because it's so heavy.
Okay, understand. But for me, there's a distinction. I like to solve things, and sometimes I don't really understand what is there or what was there. So that's why the question is there. It's not to make fun or whatever. And I really, I think you're really powerful that you are stating this here. And I remember, because I see Anne already turning, so don't hesitate with your movement, because it's helping you, and you are a dancer. So if you feel like it, do it. I won't do it, but I don't feel like it, but it's okay if you feel like it. Thank you very much. Koen.
Yeah, so Kooten, 43 years old, getting out of a burnout, recovering and learning a lot about everything that brought me in the burnout, and also changing a lot now. And there's still some work to be done. Maybe always there will be work to be done, but yeah, the most important parts I think are obvious, and I'm changing those patterns now. Yeah.
Obvious is like, what is it?
Yeah. What are the things that I have to change? Yeah.
So what are they?
Yeah. Just not. I didn't take care about myself. I was only living for others. That's one of the main things, but there's a few other things as well. But
that's the main thing. Beautiful, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Powerful.
So now trying already 1.5 weeks to be to do everything that I like to do.
And are you succeeding in that?
Yeah.
Super. Great to hear that.
Yeah.
So we're going to work on that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything?
Still thinking a lot about others, especially in the nights. I wake up 2-3 times in the night, only thinking about others. And it's a bit too much.
Yeah. No, it's not too much, but it's much. It's okay. Much. Super. Yeah. Anne.
Hi. I live in London, and I am actually investigating something physical that I've kind of just wrote off as something related to being a dancer in my left hip that is connected to my spine, so like my psoas muscle. And I feel today in yoga class that it was something that it was screaming at me that I need to not necessarily investigate, but give attention to. And not that it's causing me like so much pain, but there's something in there that is calling for my attention. And that's what I'm looking to get into today.
Can I ask a question about it? Is your energy still flowing through your legs, your left leg as well? So there's no blockage in your energy?
No blockage, yes. It's just that it's physical. Yeah.
And what's kind of physical affect you?
It's like when I'm sitting cross-legged, that like the mobility just doesn't seem like there. And then I feel it's like a battle between flexibility and strength. I guess I'm kind of saying it out loud, starting to make sense of it. But
yeah,
it's been there for a while. And I guess it's something that it wasn't, because it wasn't a dancers, we ignore a lot of our pain to kind of push through and perform.
Yeah. Wow. This is really resonating, what you're telling me now. Okay, for me, it's really interesting to listen to all these beautiful things you're telling. And to start with, it is all really, really brave to tell this in a group, because some of these things are personal, and some of these things are you don't even talk about with yourself. So thank you very much for that. So the way I work, and most of you know it, and is getting aligned with your higher self. And almost all of your topics are, for me, clearly having to do with this, getting better aligned with yourself. And Anna, you just said the magic keyword, and that is that we normally tend to set aside things. And those things are here to tell you or show you something. At this moment, I got an ear infection, and this ear infection is showing me something I don't want to hear, or I'm not listening to. And I'm not figured out exactly what it is, but it doesn't really matter. Only giving the attention towards it, and to say it's okay that it's there, or even if it's really painful or making me sleepy or tired or whatever, already getting the attention there at that area or that space is already what's needed. And I think that's the key, which if we can figure out what is happening, not figure out, if we can feel where something is needed and we give the attention to it and be open to it, then things are moving and shifting already. So what we have been doing here, I can feel it already, is really making massive shifts. My whole shoulders are tingling now at the moment. It's really like interesting. So what I want to do is start off a little bit different. So I want to close your eyes, hold your hand on your heart, put your feet on the ground next to each other. And I want to start just in all time, space, dimensions, and infinities to really, really feel the connection with the higher self, the center sun, and the source. Shai kuku stor an at iskum ara iha kukutunya ka shur anyanya kataram, so that we are opening ourselves, our deeper selves, even further. What's needed to be put in the light. Chu shi ayanya wa ti kukunya shur nin atyan osh. And so that this channel between the central point in the heart, the photon of the source in the heart, the higher self and all its helpers, the central sun and the source will be opened wider and wider. Shura aisha tadai and mamai and anai kokosha ai shuna ayata ushkodanana. And all the layers of emotional, I call it shame, but it's not the right word at this moment, but all these layers covering up the real essence of all, that we can open them. And open all these fields in our fields of energy, the cosmical, the galactical fields. So that had to really get out of my system for you. I hope everything is going, and then we can start in the normal way. So what I'm going to do is keep your eyes closed, your hand on your heart, be comfortable. If you want to move your body, you move your body. If you want to sit still, it's okay. If you want to make noise, I will mute you if it's okay. And don't worry about a thing. Everything is okay. We work together from the highest good for the highest light. And we're going to connect everything in your physical body to your photon of the source in the center of your heart. You got 4 rooms in your physical heart, and we're going to connect them to the photon of the source in your heart. We're going to connect these 4 rooms to each other. Then you got a space, upper space, a lower space, and a back space of your heart. We're going to connect it to the photon of the source again. So all these areas are now connected to the photon of the source in your heart, and we're going to connect them to each other. And so we're going to connect all physical parts, every cell of your physical individually to the photon of the source in your heart. So every cell is individually linked to the photon of the source in your heart. We're going to connect every system in your physical, like your muscle systems, your bone structure system, your meridians, every system we know and every system we don't even know of. We're going to connect it to the photon of the source in the center of your heart. And we're going to connect all energetical systems to your photon of the source in your heart. Your cosmical sphere is going to be connected to the photon of the source in your heart. And there are galactical fields we're going to connect to your photon of the source in your heart. Every field, energy field of you, we connect to the photon of the source in your heart. And now everything is connected to the photon of the source in your heart. We're going to connect you to your higher self and all its helpers individually. We put extra effort and concentration in this connection with your higher self. Shumarana and all its helpers individually. Shukotoro in every dimension they are. Chukotatai, Shinanaata, So everything which is you and all its helpers for you are now connected in a very strong connection. Jak 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 chuk 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 nyak nyak tak 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 no kata. Now we're going to connect you to the central sun. In this galaxy, Shukotashia, Yanani Aka, Shukukur Una, all is connected and everything is done in all time, space, dimensions, and infinity. Shukustora Chukukush, Sur, Shishu, Dana, Yitana. Now we're going to connect you to the source and sources, all to the photon of the source in your heart. Shurunda I see you foot. Sure, so all is connected now, and now we're going to connect you to the kernel of Mother Earth, of Gaia, in connection of your photon of the source in the center of your heart. And you can feel it going in the lower areas. We're going to especially work on Mother Earth today to get all of these physical things out of the systems. We're going to rebalance all these physical things by double reconnection with Mother Earth. And Mother Earth is only a reflection of all the core of planets we connect to. I have to write down a thing. Okay. What I'm going to do now is to connect all of you, the photon of the source in your heart, to every life tree on any planet there is. It is as if something is getting out of the neck of your physical body, energetically hooking up into the energetical tree of life of planet Earth as an example. But we're doing this at the same time with every planet in any galaxy, having a tree of life, and hooking up to this life tree, so we're gonna get all the portals of remembrance. And this will help us getting openings in seeing light in our physical human body things. And now, having connected everything, we still are connected to all these trees of life. It's like we're disconnected to them. So any remembrance needed will come into our systems. And this will open for us the area in which we can really work on healing for our physical and energetical system. So for this moment now, we're gonna call in all these inner childs, or all our inner childs of all time, space, dimensions, and infinities. These beautiful inner childs, calling them up to form a circle around you. And in gratitude for all these inner childs showing up, we're going to connect them with the photon of the source of your heart to the photon of the source of each inner child individually. And we take a little time to have a look around. What is showing us now? And they are showing you openings. And all these inner childs are now helping us to clear our fields. And this is the clearing of all the emotions ever done with all the experiences these inner childs have had. They were accompanied with emotions, and we're going to let these emotions go. That's not needed anymore. These are really, really deep, deep, deep emotions. So you're really going to let them go with ease and grace. And these emotions are really in other layers and other fields. Let them go. So let go of all these emotions of holding angry feelings, being pissed, being not self-loving. The only thing you have to do is just let go. It will flow out of your legs into Mother Earth. She's connecting to you to receive this. She can make medicine of it. Let go of the mind. Don't hold it into your mind. And all these inner childs are letting go of these emotions, which is beautiful, and they do it with grace and ease. And it's giving you really space. It's making your energy field feel much bigger. And in these deeper layers, we can feel there's contained sadness. And sadness are also emotions, probably done there in times of pain or fear, but we can let it go. Let go of the sadness. New times are coming. Shukototonya mai tatanaya kananiga danai gondonon bayan yataranaya. Shuno no kotoron do poro shishi uguron duron yukotoron yukotoron do kokush. All a matter of acceptance that you can let go. Your inner child will realize that this is the best thing they can do at this moment. It's all a matter of trusting that everything is okay. We create a field of trust around all of you. In trust, you will find that the trust is for everything there is, that everything is perfectly orchestrated and you are in the center. And this trust that everything is perfect, that there's no proof needed, that you are a multidimensional being. This trust will be enlarged and enlarged. And enlarged wider. This creates a new perspective on your connection with your higher self. This makes it even possible to have a wider, deeper connection. So even the things you were holding up until now can let go. Let it go. It's okay. There's a new dawning every day. The main thing when we let go is to open the deeper parts of our heart. Sometimes it's scary to really see in your own heart that you are holding onto some things which are not needed anymore. Let them go. Accept that it's okay. It's time to let them go now. Open up for the new light in your heart. One of the emotions we can encounter in all these inner childs is disappointment. And disappointment is such a sad feeling. And everybody has experienced that. So be careful with it. Just let it go, the disappointment. Because the disappointment was just an experience, nothing else. All these emotions can go. We ask all these inner childs to just let go. And all these inner childs are open to let go. So you're connected with your central point in the heart, the photon of the source and their photon of the source. And now they can open up and let go. And all this disappointment sometimes is collected in your sexual organ. So if there's any sadness, disappointment in anything in your life or lives gathered into sexual organs, just also let it go. Don't hold on to it. Don't let this emotion stay in your system. They're needed to get out. Turum joko kurum osh ish an ish kun onai. Shun and trust that your higher self, the central sun and the source are taking care of all these things for you. Guru Ishaya. There is a big balance in all these galaxies, and you are part of it. So let these connections get out of your mental system. The connection in your mental system has hooks in many spaces. We're going to disconnect them. Shuk nda a shikot orunda a shuk dor ot shuko nirba shukatata nzta iya inyam Clear up your space. If you need to make sounds, you make sounds. If you make movements, do the movements. Let it get out of your system. Let it come out in any way. Give yourself over as the word. Energy will do its work in grace, and ease. All these emotions, when they're really, really neglected, they'll say something through your body, to your physical body. So open up so that your physical body can release. In ease and grace. You can yawn, you can open your mouth, you can do anything you feel like. You can shake, you can, or do nothing. It's okay. Your body and your spirit will know what's needed. By letting all these emotions, thoughts, all this holding on to things, letting them go, we create a lot of space, new space which we can fill up with purity from the light, purity from the source. Shukot Ashiyamba, Shukot Ananyata, Durum Achika Namaya. So this we can fill up these spaces in all these inner childs, but also in your space. Tor Ayi Katara Chi Chiko Sanyama. Shur Orangija Chiko Torunda Chikaranaya Shur Oroshut. And all this space gonna be filled with the purest purity from the highest light. So let that light get into the deepest parts of your systems, in all your body and all your energy field. Every cell, every inner child, and let it resonate, this beautiful light in your system for a few seconds extra. And be gentle with yourself. Be gentle in everything for yourself. Self-love is one of the major things we can do. Be gentle. Let it get out of your system. In any way, be gentle. It's okay if you're already here. Otherwise, you take your time and you just come back to this place where you are now. Okay. So everybody's still alive. So this was the first round. It was a bit different for me because the energy was really powerful in the beginning, and then I had to release it, and then I could start normally. I'm not sure how it was for you, so I'm really curious. So let's start with Kooten. He was the first one who opened his eyes. That's not a rule that the next time everybody opens his eyes is the first one, but Kooten, can you tell me how it was for you?
Yeah, this was for me the most pleasant group session so far, because finally a lot of light language came out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, really a lot. So that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. I've written down a few things that.
Yeah, please, if you want to share.
It's only three 3 points. That's something that I have to work on. I know, because this is already for a long time in my system, that when I start to speak the light language, oh, what am I going to tell later on? So I'm not in the moment anymore, but I'm already in the future thinking.
Yeah, recognizable, Koen. For you and for everybody, light language, as I look at it, everybody will speak light language or do light language or dance or sing or combine it or draw or whatever. And everybody has his own specific way to do it. And everything is brilliant on it. It's so beautiful. It's healing. As long as you keep your mind out of it, it's healing everything where it can come through and where it goes through. So for me, it always helped to don't even think what it is. I don't need to explain it. Many people ask me, okay, can you translate it? They bring their own light language. What's your opinion about it? Beautiful. But that's it. Because as soon as I start with my mind getting into the light language, I'm transferring it. I'm making it different. So for me, my best advice for you is let everything go. Just be so grateful that you do your light language and just let it come. And when it's needed, your higher self will bring you the information, will connect you with everything what is needed. If it's translation, it will bring translation. If it's anything else, it will be there.
Yeah.
For me, it was the same. After a while, I started telling what my light language would be. So I'm doing it differently. I'm telling this will be the light language, and then the light language is coming for other people. It's like they get light language and then they can understand what they are saying. But everything is perfect because you are unique. Just trust, and that's what we worked on for this session as well, is trust. So I will put it in the second round again, but be really grateful because what you are doing is such a beautiful gift light language. For me, it changed my life completely. I can't even compare it before. It was completely different. Yeah. So enjoy the ride.
Yeah.
Let it come and start on the surfing board, stand there and just enjoy the waves, enjoy the scenery, enjoy everything which is coming. That's the best thing you can do.
Yeah.
Thank you. Lex.
I more and more can connect to the language, and it felt for me as if there was a distinction between you and the one who was talking somewhere. It's really as if there is also a whole group behind you.
If I take the picture away, but it's my belief, Lex, and I can't prove it or show it to you, but I don't think we do anything only ourselves. So I understand, and it's true. It's for me, it's a strong belief that we are not only the five of us, but they're in galaxies. Many, like the Truman Show, watching us and looking at what we are opening, what we're telling, and how we are opening our systems for all light to come in. And I'm also really convinced that whatever we do here has a rippling effect in any galaxy. So I completely agree what you are feeling, and I'm really applauding and opening my arms for what you are feeling at this moment, because this feels like a really major shift in your opening.
That felt also as if I was stepping into another world.
Welcome. Yeah. Well, beautiful. Yeah. And I think that the main thing of and there are many other worlds. So just be comfortable in it, so that you can open up more and more and more. So and that for me, it's I already wrote down connect and open, what you were saying. So it's the connection with the inner world, which is opening everything in your outer world. So beautiful.
And also trust.
Yeah.
Came up just the other day.
Yeah.
Really in my system, and I even said to a friend who is divorcing for the second time, and takes her 3 children with her, and so she's in quite a difficult position.
Yeah.
And I said, just trust, and she does. Actually, she does.
Beautiful.
And also, the thing of release. It's not an easy thing, actually. For me, anyhow, I don't know what. It felt quite stuck sometimes in my body, but also a kind of opening.
Can you close your eyes? Doran yaka ishukoron doran aini na yukoron doran da ishukoron doran di doran da i na katatatai jaka doran tatatai kototai. It was not to stop you talking, but it needed to be there somehow.
Okay.
Is it? You feel okay now?
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you, Lex.
Thank you.
And now I have to be really careful how I pronounce the words. It's Anna Maria.
Okay, yes, or Anya, maybe easier. Yeah, so I could feel that I could peel the layers of release, or I mean, there was a release like layer by layer of stuck and pressure, but stuck and emotions, and I let it release. But I think I still there is still something to release, but yeah, in the upper heart area, but also the connection with Mother Earth was so strong and beautiful, and also very supportive. So I could feel that because I was crying at certain point, and I could feel like that, but this was the tears of the release when you have like this like boom boom boom. So I could
Beautiful.
I
Yeah.
let it go.
Okay. First thing what pops up in my mind is be gentle. Be gentle for what's happening to you, and
yes.
And there are many layers, so we don't even can see how many there are.
Yes.
Be loving for every layer which is opening up and showing itself. Be gentle in how it shows itself, and also be gentle that it was there.
Yes.
So it's like a big bowl of love for everything what is, and that's for all of you. I will put that there. Bowl of love. Okay, super. Thank you very much. And then, last but not least, Anne.
The few words that came up for me was like, mind my business and letting go.
Okay.
Because I think there's still maybe a part of a program still left. I think that I'm wanting to, maybe this is related to my hip, my feminine side, like I want to care for everybody. I want to help everybody, and that also, but that means that like I'm so, at times like I can handle it, but then there's moments where I am so, because it's so automatic, I'm unaware that I'm spreading myself so thin, and the pain, I don't know why, like the discomfort in my hip is like this, just a constant reminder that I'm still not letting go of that program.
Wow, beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Yeah. Letting go and like, I don't know, it just came out like the words are straight up like mind your business. Like
I'm sorry.
um,
But also in a gentle way.
yeah. Well, I think it was me, my higher self, like making kind of like a joke out of it and putting attitude with it because that's how we communicate in a way. And that it's just like almost like I know that that's what I need to do. So we say it like that, like it's the answer that's the most obvious. But it's the hardest thing.
Yeah, it's beautiful because I always call it the Atlas complex.
Mm.
We all try to carry the whole world for everybody, and then we forget the basic fundament, ourselves.
Yeah, and this is something, it's a related to an inner child, one of my 8, that is still like that Atlas complex 100%. So
Which is a beautiful one, huh? Yeah, it's a beautiful one because you want to help and share and care. So it's really beautiful. So also like Anna, be gentle with it. And Kooten is in that part as well, because Kooten is also carrying not caring as much, but more being distracted by everything else. And distraction from self is it's the same as carrying the whole world. It's about, maybe it's at the same side of the ball. So it has especially to do with it. And in fact, it has also to do with legs, because carrying all these things or caring of everybody, and you don't get, because you have expectations, there are many, many moments that you were disappointed or maybe even angry, which is okay, because it was the thing to learn. But now we're going to let go of all these things. And so let's go to this quick second round, because close your eyes, hand on the heart, and you get connected with your higher self quickly again. Open the hearts again. We talked a lot, and now we're going to take a little road on taking away programs. The inner childs are still there. We're going to make a little field trip to take away programs, patterns. And these programs and patterns are programs that withhold trust. So we take them away because we want to be fully in the trust. Trust that the higher self is helping, the source is helping, that you are a multidimensional being of many, many high powers, especially from the light. Able to cure and heal everything. Create universes. And to open up to everything of light. So that your heart, any place, upper, lower, the back heart, every space in the heart opens up with gentle energy, so to get in and out the light. And let go of all these distractions, programs of distractions, of taking care of others, of being involved with others. You are the center of the universe when you are complete as a being. And then you have time and space enough to help others. Be gentle to yourself if you are distracted, or if distraction is taking hold of you, it's okay. But understand that it's only taking you out of your core. And all these inner childs who have experienced this can let it go, because it's not needed anymore. And it was okay, but not needed anymore. Shusha iya, shumaya iya, kuram aya iya, shumbru shum ayana iya. Wow. And all these programs of getting involved with others are just distraction. So we're going to take them away in all time, space, dimensions, and infinities. And it's all getting back into your heart, your inner world. Your inner world is reflected in your outer world, so you can have the direct effects of it. Trust, trust, trust in everything what is. So we're going to give you a big, big ball of love. I'm going to set all of you in a big ball of love. 360 degrees, up, down, all the way around, is love straight from the divine source. And all your inner childs are in this ball. In all time, space, dimensions, and infinity. So you can put all these little hearts open in this ball of love, and they will float in it. And everything is gentle and soft and nice. And you know that everything is pure, pure purity. Connection with the source, connection with your higher self. And all is well. Let it go from your shoulders, these programs. They're ancient. Let them go, not yours. The more you let go, the more light will get in. And it's like a big ball of water being kept over you and washes all old programming away. Anna, can I start with you?
Yeah.
How was this?
I felt release. I felt like I let go of something via tears. And it's funny because I don't know, I definitely see that this pattern is something that I thought I would have let go of, but it's something that was just so hard, like, the road most traveled. So it's just, I'm used to automatically going back to it. But I need to take a break from the connections that I have, like, online, and just I've spread myself too thin. So I've released it, and I see that what I need to do. So I feel good.
Beautiful. Yeah. And be really gentle in what you're doing. Huh? So it's okay if you distracted and wander around a bit to learn yourself, your inner self.
I think that this time is different. There is that being gentle is something that is starting to become a habit, that the judgment isn't there. So, like, I acknowledge it, I see it, and it's okay. And just that it's, I don't beat myself up anymore about it, because it no longer serves me.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I feel kind of rejuvenated.
Oh, wow, thank you. Yeah, beautiful. Lex, how was this for you?
Oh, I was a bit distracted by my mind, as I've been this week, actually. And so that was a bit bothering me, but yes, this really beautiful big ball of light. It was of heart light, however you call it, was really coming into my system. It was really incredible, actually. So at the end, I was quite present.
Be gentle. If you got distracted, it's okay, as long as you understand what's happening. Don't be judgmental that you were doing it. It's okay. It's showing you where you are distracted to. And then you can come back to the light, to the heart. So it's okay. It's okay. The judgmental part is something of your past. You don't need to do that anymore. And if there's still a little bit of that, it's okay. It's just the last things showing what there was. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Super. Thank you. Thank you. Koen, you're on mute. Yeah, there's Koen.
Yeah, I was not so distracted this time. And I saw an eagle flying by.
Wow.
And hearts I saw, loving hearts. Yeah, that's good. That's good. In the first round, I didn't tell yet, but I also had a bit of feeling that my light language gives me the feeling that I want to play or to talk light language with someone. Does that make sense? When you
so do it.
Yeah, but I'm alone already 2 weeks now.
No, but you have your audience now.
Oh,
You've talked light language before, Kooten.
I know, Anna, I know, but I mean with maybe
conversation.
Sorry, what did you say?
Conversation more, right?
Conversation, of a gesprek.
Yeah, and maybe with I felt a connection with Robert like man. How can I explain? I felt some connection like friends, you know, in the light language. Yeah, with you also, Anna, but I mean with
be careful.
men. No, no, of course, but men underling. Men.
Yeah.
I hope you understand. That was what came up, and I felt a bit.
So maybe you can interest people by just speaking a little bit of your light language.
There's too much thought.
Okay, and that's okay, Koen. That's okay. So we build it up, and if anybody wants to talk light language with Koen, you can find him because he's on Facebook as well, and so be open to that. And thank you very much, Anna.
Yes, I've felt through the whole process like very, very peaceful and grounded. And I really felt a lot of work at the back of the heart, and that also really taking care of, you know, also the past, right? Because at the beginning I felt more energy at the front, right? But then I felt that there is work really with the back heart to balance the energy and yeah, it was really, yeah, very beautiful energy, and also like with a pinkish color. It's also very, very nice for the heart.
Yeah. Super. Are you okay?
Yes.
Okay, super.
I'm okay.
Yeah, super. Good to hear. Okay, so for everybody who's watching this, this is the weekly. We do it on Zoom. I got everything also on YouTube. I do sessions, private or duo sessions with Patricia, my partner. I'm going to talk to Anna after this recording, if it's okay with Anna, directly after it. You are welcome always in these sessions. And if you, if you do private sessions, you understand there's a difference between group sessions, because what you are bringing each other with all your energies is very powerful. It's very, I value it a lot. So I hope to see you all back again, and I hope that we can do much more of this beautiful work. And Kooten, start setting your own light language on Facebook, so that you are showing the world what you are capable of. Would be a nice idea, I think. If it doesn't feel for you right, you don't do it. There's no necessity, but start opening up to the world, the universes. Because you get the light language you sent to me, and I don't know what you talked with Anna, but it was really, really beautiful and very almost like a knight, a riddle. You were all, it was really, really interesting language, and I'm not a translator. I don't do anything with that, but it was really.
Well, I'd like to say that Anna and me call it a pirate. And
a pirate.
Pirate, and Anna is responding with the fairies, the
space fairies.
Also. Yeah.
Oh, well, you're lucky.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
So it sounds like Peter Pan and Tinkerbell.
Yeah.
Which is great. So, and oh, I forgot to ask Anna, do you speak light language already?
Anna Marie.
No, Anna.
Me.
Yeah.
So, you know, I feel the light language, and I feel that I want to respond, but I feel I have this like inside me that I'm not ready to, you know, though sometimes when I let it go, yes.
Do yourself the favor, let it go.
You're right.
Do yourself it's a huge favor, and it's normal to feel this withholding, and so that's for everybody normal. Keep coming. You can also watch some older recordings. Almost always there's activation of light language in it, so it doesn't really have to wait long. It always comes at the right moment.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to wish you all a beautiful weekend. I hope to see you soon. It will be next week on Friday again. Same time, 5 o'clock Amsterdam time. And if anything gets in the way in the coming weeks, you can always contact me. I don't think so, but you never know. And I wish you a beautiful evening and weekend. And thank you very, very much. Hope to see you soon.
Thank you.
Guys.
Bye-bye.
Thank you too. Bye.
Bye-bye.